Well, good morning and welcome to our ET2 webinar. Today we are covering the summer 2021 supplement. Saw the product at Lightovation. It looked absolutely stunning. A lot of really fun, innovative pieces to look forward to. For those of you who don't know, my name is Tammy Stoffker. I'm with Decor Lighting Sales and I will be talking you through the release today. If you haven't already, please mute your microphone and just know that any pricing we discuss will be at approximate selling price today. So let's jump right in. And we're going to start with the Mobius. This is a really beautiful seamless loop of light and metal. This is an encased, hand-formed, etched acrylic tube that really provides an omnidirectional LED light from the inside of that wonderful looking tube. We have gold and matte black as the combination of the finish here. The table lamp that you see over on the top right does feature a natural black marble base. That one is going to provide about 910 lumens and will sell for just under $340. That was probably one of the hits at market. Most people who really were drawn to this series went to that table lamp. We also have 3 pendant sizes. The one that was most popular is the one that you see in the middle. That is about 3,220 lumens. So you get a lot of nice light from that, and that's going to sell for just under $1,350. That is almost a 26-inch diameter piece on that one. So those were the 2 top sellers on that. And most of the LED that you're going to find from ET2 will be at a 90 plus CRI, 3000 degrees Kelvin, and will be dimmable at 120 with ELV dimmers. But always be sure to check the spec sheet for that particular product just to verify that because it can vary just a little bit. Next, we have the Telstar. One of the most stunning pieces in the showroom, I thought. Those are some really lovely translucent dotted acrylic panels that kind of guide the light that's provided by that LED strip in the frame into a really stunning display, I felt like. There are 3 different sizes for this pendant. And again, we have that great 90 plus CRI and 3000K. This is available in natural brass or in matte black. 3 prices on this one. So the first one is just under $850 for the black and just under $900 for the brass. And then for the mid-size, you're at just under $900 for black and just under $950 for brass. And for the black and the smallest version, $798, and for the brass, $828. All of those are available in either finish, and they do feature an LED GU10 bulb at the base, so you do get some really nice downlight. But again, great lumen output. The piece on the left, 1,880 lumens. So another piece with just stunning architecture to it, but also some nice functional light. Interval. This is available in 3 sizes of stainless steel. Those are kind of intersecting panels in ellipses and spheres, and they really are illuminated by a double raceway that's a dedicated LED. In addition to that LED light source, it directs light downward as well, so you do get a little bit of downlight that in there. It is in brushed satin brass or in matte black. Again, very architectural for this one, adds a lot of interest, but still does provide some nice functional light. We have 3 sizes. The largest one over on the left there will sell for about $478 in the black, or I'm sorry, in the brass, and $358 in the black. Wow, I can't speak. $358 for the black and $478 for the brass. That's about 1,750 lumens. Mid-size, you're looking at $318 for the black, $398 for the brass, 1,300 lumens on that one. And on the smallest, more circular piece, in black, you have it at $248, and in brass, $308, and that's 900 lumens. And if you were at market, you may have noticed it was hanging on a cable, but it does come with the stem that you see here. This was just such a beautiful series. These are hexagonal tubes of varying lengths. that terminate at a block of natural translucent rock crystal. So each stone is going to vary just a little bit. It's going to make a very unique display of refracted light. This is available in plated gold and in matte black. The piece that you see on the right there, the black will sell for about $14.38, and in the gold version, you're looking at $14.98. About 38, just over 3,800 lumens on this one, so not a lot of nice light. And then we also have a full array. You've got the 3 light and then the single pendants. Each of those single pendants are going to be a different height. And on the 3 light, you'll notice that it includes all 3 of those. So the 3 light will sell in black for around $478, in gold $498. And then you have the 3 minis, and I'm just going to give you the prices in black. $134 for the shortest, $148 for the mid, and $158 for the longest. So really well priced pieces for a lot of visual impact and a lot of style. That rock crystal will be just stunning, and the fact that each piece is different is a lovely selling point for your customer. It proves that it's natural. Next we have Torch. Torch is available in 3 finishes, in satin brass, matte black, and in polished chrome. It does have a clear glass shade with an overlay in it, and it is a GU10 bulb LED that is included with the fixture. In the 4 light version, the black is $518, and then the brass and the chrome are $548. The mini pendant, black $134, brass and polished chrome are at $138. Really versatile piece. I like the elongated glass. It helps especially when you're working with taller ceilings. It gives you that feeling of elongation and height, but it's still a very light piece as well. The nucleus. Very discreetly recessed dedicated LEDs in these provide a lot of ample light, but there's no glare. That was the first thing I noticed when I saw this piece at market. You don't see any light source. So it is a very soft, artistic piece. It does have a 2-tone black and natural aged brass finish. It is a blown clear glass in that spherical shade. This piece will sell for about $750, and it's about a 24-inch diameter on this one with 2,800 delivered lumens. Full series here again as well. We also have the wall sconce and the semi-flush. The wall sconce will sell for $124 and the semi at $118. Then you have the 3 light that will incorporate 3 different globe sizes, which you'll see over on the right in the mini pendants, a 7-inch, a 9-inch, and an 11-inch. For the 3 light, you will sell that for around $578. And then each of those mini pendants from smallest to largest, $118, $154, and $188. And on that largest one, you're looking at about 840 lumens, and it's a 12-watt fixture. Next, we have Axle. This is a clear glass orb that's suspended on what looks like a spindle. This particular piece has a plated gold finish, and as I mentioned, that clear glass. This one will sell for $178. And then another nice addition to the pendant is the pendulum. This is a trio of flat metal panels that are finished in black, that they encase a satin white opal glass sphere in the center, and that is lit with a G9 LED lamp that comes with the piece. And that one will sell for around just over $230. Next, we saw an expansion to the Hover series. This is a very minimalist series. It features those batons of extruded black aluminum, and they're fitted with a V-shaped acrylic that really diffuses that light very well. So the new pieces to this series are what you see here. You have the multi-pendant. That one will sell for about $838. Again, back to that 3000 K 90 plus CRI, and that will provide about 2,000 lumens of light. And on the right, you have the wall mount. That one will sell for about $190. Again, just a nice, simple addition to this series. We also have the line. This was an addition to the Alumilux line. This is wet location rated, ADA compliant. It is an indirect backlighting application. It's available in lengths up to 8 feet, which is really a fun option. You can play with architecture this way really well. So you have a 96 inch, a 73 inch, a 51 inch, and a 24 inch. Great lumen output. We're going to focus on the 51 and 24 inch. The 51 inch is 1,860 lumens. The 24 inch is just over 1,000 lumens. The one thing you'll want to notice, most of these come in several different finishes, but not every length comes in every finish at this time. So just make sure that you are checking the availability on those different lengths to make sure that it comes in the finish that you want. The 51 inch will sell for around $288 and the 24 inch for $164. And while this is outdoor rated, there certainly could be some really fun applications for this on the interior of the home as well. Next, we're going to move on to some of the pieces that were previously introduced, but you may not have seen because maybe you didn't make March market, or they're just pieces that have done so well, they're worth mentioning again today. We're going to start with the Blossom. This features a molten textured glass, and this is cast alloy construction. The piece that you're looking at the right here is just over 70 inches. Very impressive. When we saw it at market, it's hard to read off of a piece of paper often or off your computer screen, but it holds much more visual space than you would expect. But still feels very light and airy at the same time. I was pleasantly surprised when I saw it in person. This one will be $898 in black, $938 in gold. There is a full collection with this one as well. You've got the 5 light that will sell for in black for just under $560, and in gold just under $580. You also have the semi-flush and the more elongated piece over on the right. The elongated piece will sell for $918 in black, $958 in gold. And the great little wall sconce, those will sell for $178, $188, brass being a little bit more expensive than the black, as it has been in all the other pieces as well. I would say the linear piece and the wall sconce and that semi-flush have been the top selections for most people at market. Next, we have Tether. Tether was introduced previously where it featured a red leather strap. Now we have gone to a genuine natural leather in more of a brown tone. Makes it a little bit more versatile. While I loved the red, I think most people will find this a little bit more broad with the brown leather strap. Here we have the 3-ring version selling for $978 and the single for $368. The 4 light will sell at $1258. We also have a 5 light and a single available. To me, with this piece, I love the layering of the rings. So the 5 and the 4 are probably my favorite pieces, just because visually I think they make such an impact. We also have the signature, 30,000 hours on this one, 3,000 K, 90 CRI. This one is the same price in all finishes. It's available in chrome, black, and the brushed champagne, and will sell for around $23.78. This piece is just over 41 inches long and will provide 4,410 lumens. So a lot of light, a lot of visual interest on this one. And there are a lot of pieces in the ET2 line that coordinate really well with this. Next, we have the Groove. This is one of the last 2 series we're going to look at. The thing with the Groove that's wonderful is it is Bluetooth enabled. So you have, it's color tunable. 3 size rings that you're looking at here, basically a 24, a 32, and a 40 inch. Black and gold are each a different color, with gold being a little bit more expensive. But we'll talk about the black prices. The 24 inch will sell for $418, the 32 at $478, and the 40 at $638. The gold's about $40 more in each variation. And then you do have the stacked version available. This is a lot of fun. You can play with the design here, have them either completely horizontal and lined up perfectly, or you can offset them a little bit when you install it. And I also think of note is that little flush mount at the top. I think it's really a lovely statement piece, yet so simple. And lastly, we're going to just touch on the reveal. This was released several markets ago, but its popularity has just continued to grow. We do have the linear piece available, and that is going to sell at $10.98. The thing that's really unique about this piece is exactly what they're calling it, that little reveal. Behind that gold portion on that cone, you're going to get that light that glows through there. It's so soft. It attracts the eye very quickly. We also have a few other pieces available in this one. The multi-pendant will sell for $978, the 3-light $438, and the single $168. I think for display purposes, the linear piece or the larger multi-light piece are the ones to put on display. They make the most visual impact, and then you can sell off of those. That's it for the product today, but I do want to make sure everyone is aware there is a price update that will be effective September 1st. You should have received, or you should be receiving, or if you haven't yet, will receive very shortly, a new price sheet that will go into effect, as I said, September 1st. So mark your calendars and know that that is coming. Otherwise, thank you so much for joining us today. If there's any questions, I will stay on the line for a few minutes to answer those. Otherwise, hopefully we will see you next week. And certainly at any time, feel free to contact your decor rep with questions that might come up later. All the contact information for any of us is available on our website at decorlightingsales.com.